Today I have come up with a list of the 5 best budget sewing machine 2022 on Amazon in the market that are worth buying. So let's get started. Number 5. Heavy-duty 4423 is also referred to by dozens of reviewers as a workhorse that powers through heavy fabrics with ease. I can sew directly through leather and vinyl, and even through woven seagrass baskets and fans, which previously broke my needles instantly if I made the tiniest error, writes one user. Another writes about this machine's ability to sew through almost any fabric. I also teach bag making classes with my local guild, and have never had problems getting through multiple layers of interfacing, fabric, canvas, or batting. I've even been able to sew leather handles on. You gave to go slowly, but it's totally doable. Number 4. Reviewers are very satisfied with the dimensions of this long-arm sewing machine, which features a wide table for larger projects and bulkier quilts. As one typical user sums up, the motor is strong, the stitches are even, regardless of how fast you sew, and the extension table is very convenient. Another reviewer who has used this model for 5 years says, I have made table runners and queen-size quilts with all over free motions quilting, and it does the job beautifully. While it can be put to general use, those who have a specific purpose in mind will be best served here. One reviewer explains, I am a professional textile artist, and this machine, for me, is like going from a humble Honda to a freaking Ferrari. Number 3. This sewing machine is beloved by Lurfler Randall founder Jessie Randall, who told us she used it to sew everything from Halloween costumes for her kids to over 1,200 face masks during the pandemic. It's also a favorite of nearly 5,000 5-star Amazon reviewers. One of the features that sets this computerized sewing machine apart is the large, color LCD touchscreen, which, according to one reviewer, provides clear and easy viewing of stitch functions, including stitch length, stitch width, tension settings, recommended presser foot, needle up-down position, and more. Another reviewer is impressed with this machine's pre-programmed stitch variety, writing, it really is a push-and-play type feature. Simply push the specialty stitch button, look at the screen display, and select the switch you want. Right there on the display, it tells you exactly which foot you will need, and then you just put in your thread, bobbin, and material and go. As one reviewer summarizes, I had bought this machine about 2 months ago now, and I absolutely love it. Runs quiet, and absolute perfect stitches every time. It's very nice to be able to go to your machine, turn it on, push a button, and sew till your heart's content. Singer, you knocked it out of the ballpark with this machine. Number 2. Reviewers are also enthusiastic about this less expensive brother sewing machine, especially those new to the hobby. One reviewer sums up the general consensus about the Brother GX37, cheap and easy to use. It has many different ways to stitch, doesn't say how helpful, if extremely corny. According to one, the included DVD is. Many reviewers also appreciate the self-threading feature. As one says, when I lived in the city, I'd run to a random neighbor's house and ask whoever answered the door to thread my needle so I could hand sew stuff. Now I don't have any neighbors. So the most important feature for me is the self-threader. Number 1. With almost 14,000 5-star reviews, this sewing machine was compared by one reviewer to a friendly sewing robot. Hundreds of purchasers say it is ideal for those new to sewing as well as hobbyists. It fits right in between the beginner and intermediate level, explains one. Many cite its value, ease of use, and lightweight but sturdy feel, and fans love the ease of the drop-in bobbin. One notes that the bobbin is a dream to wind and insert. Amid the hundreds of users who talk about how fun this machine is to use, one promises that this brother will help users find joy in the sewing process instead of frustration. And along with the many first-timers, dozens of reviewers also write about their experiences returning to sewing on this machine, like the not atypical user who says, I had not touched a sewing machine in 30 years, but having recently become semi-retired, find myself with extra time on my hands and decided to try sewing again. I am a novice seamstress, so I only needed a simple machine. I am totally impressed with everything about the machine. Setup and instructions for use were clearly explained, and it worked like a charm, even going through thick portions of material easily. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please don't forget to like, comments, and be sure to subscribe to get more reviews. Hope to see you guys in the next video.